Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Sunhaven. Okay, look at that. We have a whole bunch of potatoes. What were we growing the potatoes for? I know we were growing tomatoes for the spaghetti. I think these take one more day. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get into the house before Lucius wanders off on us. Dun, dun, dun. I love you very much, hee hee. So, take some berries. Thank you, my love. I tried my hand at making a blueberry smoothie. How are they? Thank you, my love. You're my star, my starlight. These are star fruit. They're for you. Get it? Thank you, my love. Oh my goodness. My starlight, I found some fresh blueberries last night. I saved plenty for you, of course. Thank you, my love. The world changes like the moon, yet we are constant. Isn't that beautiful? Well, it definitely is something, and you most certainly did fill up our inventory. Thank you for the blueberry smoothie. Who told you I love stuff like this, Pip? It's the least I could do. All right, Gregor, we're on a mission. Luna, oh, you want something as well. Hey, Mommy, can you help me? What is it? I saw old Mr. Rupert fishing at the dock, and he said I could try to learn to fish, but I need a fishing rod. I want one basic fishing rod. Please, Mommy. I'm on it, kiddo. Oh my goodness. I feel like we just did that yesterday. Oh, okay. So everyone is, I don't know, needing something somewhere. I've just been having a very off day, kind of like in migraine recovery mode, so I might be a little bit more spacey than usual, is usually how that ends up going. But we'll see how the day goes. Maybe it'll be our lucky day and the book will finally spawn and we will have little Gregor to thank for that. And then I was also thinking about checking out that one little spot over by the Sunhaven Mines. I kind of want to check that out and see what that's all about. That is a that is a lot of jam. Okay, let's get the jam going. We need to clean up our inventory a little bit. Oh, that did just happen. Okay, so we accidentally threw out our Withergate aquarium. Um, yeah, that's the kind of fun stuff that happens when I'm not paying good enough attention. Wow. No worries. I'm pretty sure we're able to construct ourselves another one in one of our construction tables. Was it this one? Oh my goodness, it's such a long, long list. Nope, not that one. I'm pretty sure there was one of these where we could construct ourselves some extra aquariums. Or maybe I just dreamt it up. At this point, who knows, right? Did I really just make us lose our only aquarium for Withergate? Like, it would be tragic. Nursery table. Dun, 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 dun. Construction tables. I feel like I definitely saw a place to make more aquariums. The question is, where was it? Were they something we could buy? Regular furniture table? Dun, dun, dun. Ah, yes, here we go. Look at that. We can make ourselves a new one. What luck. I'm like, I knew it was somewhere. Okay, let's grab ourselves some keys. We haven't been to Withergate in a while, and I'm like starting to feel guilty about it. Did we have enough mithril? No. Okay, Gregor, let's get rolling. Luna might get her fishing rod tomorrow. I don't know. My brain has the capacity to deal with it today. Let's go to the farm, take the long way to the mines. And the reason why we'll do that is we will hit the general store on the way to the mines. So I don't forget. Already forgot to clean out the inventory a little bit. It's just going to be one of those days. Okay. And that's looking much better. Hello. Aw, everyone's good and happy. That is excellent. Okay. To the general store before my poor little brain capacity gives out. I think I've been doing too much game dev stuff lately. I think it's gotten to the point where I try to fall asleep at night and my brain is still like thinking about code. Giant yarn balls yet again. Clement, I'm sorry, but your shop is extremely disappointing. Are you by chance a relation to Emmett? Like, that can't be coincidence, right? Okay. Yeah, so I try to fall asleep at night and my brain's still trying to piece together and figure out code, and it's gotten to the point where I have to start taking a notebook to bed with me because if I do think of something, I have to write it down. Either that or I end up texting Major and he ends up like with um weird little coding ideas on his phone. So that's fun. All part of the process, I assume. Because it's like you lay down and your mind starts to relax and you start thinking about things in different ways. And then suddenly it's like, oh, maybe this idea will work. And sometimes, it kind of points you in the right direction. And other times it was like, what on earth was I thinking? Oh, I was half asleep. That's what I was thinking. Oh, fantastic. Either way, it's been good. I've been trying to get a little bit of combat into the game. I'm still struggling with it a little bit. Like, I had it where I could attack enemies and enemies could damage me, and that was fantastic. And then I wanted to add an enemy health bar, and while that should be a really simple concept, it is technically working, but also throwing an error, which is my new tree trunk frustration for the week. So I'm like, well, it's functional for the moment, even though it is tossing an error. So I'm like, well, we'll just leave it alone until I can either learn more enough about what I possibly did wrong, because I'm pretty sure it's in the code, or yeah, figure it out at some point. It might be a thing to tackle later on because I played with it for a couple hours and when you only have 4 lines of code, it's pretty bad. Like, there's only so much you can do. And usually it's like the simplest, little, tiniest thing ever is what I've been noticing. And that is frustrating when it's just like, oh, it's just this. Okay, Gregor, we need your good luck today, and we need book number 1. I don't want to spend tons of time in the mines today. I'm getting um, a little tired of the mine scene, which is why we're going to change it up a little bit today. I don't think we'll go maybe do like 2 mine floors and then we're going to leave. There's only so much we can do, and we might just stop mining altogether because, like I said, I am at that point where I'm getting very convinced that book does not actually spawn in this game. There's always a possibility that that is the thing. Because with how many books we have found, I find it very hard to believe that that book actually does have a possibility to spawn. And if it does, it must have the smallest possibility in the history of possibilities to spawn. Like, this is worse than trying to get the Monster Compendium in Stardew Valley when we were trying to get the second copy for Krobus. This is way more painful. And at least I knew that book would spawn because we did get it spawned in at least once. For this, we've never seen it, so I'm not holding up a lot of hope for this book. I'm kind of about to call it a lost cause and say forget it. We may never know what that spot in the museum would hold for us. I think it gave us like the smallest floor it could have possibly generated for us. Like, this game is so against us getting this one book, and I'm just like, you know what? Fine. If you want to be that way, game, go for it. I'm like at that point where I'm done being stubborn and trying to fight it. It's just, I don't know if it's worth it at this point. It will throw a dent in us like fully completing the museum, which would be fantastic. But there's a point where it just gets to be a little bit too much. Maybe we will revisit this at a later point in time. But for the moment, yeah, I'm feeling like lost cause right there. We didn't get a single book. We didn't break many rocks. There really wasn't a lot to break. All right, Griffin buddy, let's head on back to Sunhaven. Although maybe we should just zip over to Withergate and check on things there. How many tickets do we have? 742. We'll go to Withergate. I think we'll tidy up our inventory a little bit, go do some fishing to get ourselves some more tickets. We do need to get more of, what is it, like the demon orbs? Oh, I totally forgot we had quests here. Have we timed out on some quests here? Dun, dun, dun. Sucker stamps. We have 8 days left. Okay. Like, completely forgot we had ongoing quests here. And crops to water. I was like working under the impression that everything was like fully grown. Oops. Good thing the plants do not die if you do not water them. Okay, those are happy. Get some of these watered. Poor little plants are probably dying of thirst. If only our pets could chip in and help us out here. Did we finally? Oh, no, we still have two snappy plants growing. Now, I'm very surprised that the snappy plants take so long. Do you guys want a little bit of love? Of course you do. Aw. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know why you can grab things when you are so insanely far away from them. Like, Newton almost didn't get any love because we could go down the elevator. We need to get more seeds. That's what we need. That's what we're trying to get our tickets for. Cornelius number 2, how are you? Oh, and our pumpkins have not finished growing either. Okay, we'll get that all watered. Time to go to the Midnight Isle, see how many fish we can possibly get. Let's just get rid of all this mining stuff. Be gone. I don't even want to deal with you. Oh, I never did anything with those potatoes. I still don't know what maybe it's because we were out of potatoes when we made the last little bit of mashed potatoes. Maybe that's what that was about. Let's just throw our tiles in here. Let's just really get things cleaned up. Fertilizer, yeah, it's not the ideal spot, but better than nothing. We never use that. I'm like, yeah, time to do some cleaning. Do some cleaning so we can do some fishing. Dun dun dun. Okay, let's get ourselves some tickets and then we'll head back to Sunhaven. And then I think there's like a little combat area that we can try out. It seems like there's like a lot of achievements related to it. So I'm like, we'll check it out and see what that's all about. Maybe it'll be something fun we can do. Maybe it will be an Nel'Vari Book 1 disaster. Who knows? Time will tell. Oh, I'm like, oops. I'm sorry, fish. I'm not alert enough today. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Like, it drives me a little crazy that we might not actually get the museum. was like, oh my goodness, if the bubble went the wrong way and does not grab the fish, I don't know. I'm like, Sunhaven, oh Sunhaven. Dun, dun, dun. And y'all have to let me know because I'm like almost reaching that point where I'm like, have we done most of Sunhaven? Should we kind of just like wrap it up and move on to another game? Because I'm getting close to that point where I definitely don't want to spend much more time doing any more book hunting because that has gotten so old. And we've just about got 2 out of 3 farms fully decorated. I'm like, I think I'm starting to lose steam on decorating. I'm like, we've done quite a bit of it lately. I'm like, we could do our Sunhaven farm like very quickly. And then maybe it's just time to move on to a different game. Dun, dun, dun. As much fun as Sunhaven has been, this last little bit of wrap up is a little painful. So I'm like, maybe we just need to push forward and carry on. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, fish. Okay, a little bit of time left. I really hope there's not like a specific time window for doing that little combat area that we're going to go check out because I have not looked into it at all. It was definitely not, I'm pretty sure it wasn't there during early access when I originally played through the game. So it'd be kind of cool to check it out and see what it's all about. Not that I get super excited about combat in this game. I don't know why, but I feel like the combat in Stardew Valley is usually like pretty entertaining for myself just because it seems to hit that right level of difficulty. Like it's not super easy, but it's not like super tough either. It's like hard enough to be keeps you awake and alert, but not so difficult that it stresses you out. It's like relaxed combat to some degree until you're in the Skull Cavern. Okay, now this is where my frustrations of Sunhaven start to show. The bubble got nothing. And the fish was like 2 feet away. Like, come on. Just waste our mana and then we can't catch our shadow tuna because I'm not alert enough. There we go. Perfect catch too. Oh yeah. I'm like the only way that would be better is if we got 2. Wow, there seems to be a lot of fish spawning in over here. But they're not biting super quickly. That's the problem. Okay, Bubble, will you catch the fish all the way over there? Like, and that's the other thing. Like, we have so many little artifacts and stuff just like spawning in through fishing and stuff. And it's just like driving me crazy because I'm like, well, why can't you just spawn in the book that we need? We're getting like duplicates of everything but the one thing we like definitely do want. Dun dun dun. Okay, we maybe have time for one more fish before the timer goes. Oh, maybe not because we're getting stuck on stuff. Dun dun dun. I doubt we get one more, but we can. No, we won't even get this. Oh, it won't boot us out because the. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, did we get the fish? Glitched out. No, we did not get the fish. And you never take us back to the apartment. What is with that? It would be nice if you could remember from which point we left, or at least you could ask us, like, oh, we went to the lobby. Did you do rooftop? Okay, fish into the shipping bin, and we have some chests to open. and a lot of little artifact things to sell. Okay, I think that was everything. We haven't tried to see if we can take a second pet with us. I don't know, like if we use the same leash, would it just trade them out? No, it doesn't give us the option. If we put the second leash, now the only thing I get a little twitchy about with the whole leashing thing, unleash Greggle. Oh, no. See, now if we can only leash one pet at a time, why does it let us buy multiple? Okay, frustrations aside, I feel like I'm just like so frustrated with this game at the moment. I'm like, it's all the book. One book has ruined the game for me. Okay, we'll snatch that up. I think we'll just eat that one. I'm like, we could go turn it into jam, or okay, let's go up here and see what this is all about. Looking for a fight, farmer? Make sure you ask about the rules first. Okay, tell me about the rules. When you accept a challenge to fight, you and all your friends at the arena will enter into battle against a powerful boss creature. It's straightforward. Beat or beat or be beaten, farmer. You can use any tools or abilities you have to claim victory. When someone is knocked out cold, they'll be moved outside of the fighting pit, unable to rejoin the battle. The battle ends in defeat if everyone is knocked out before the boss is defeated. If you defeat your enemy, you will earn incredible rewards. I see. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Sorry, farmer. The boss arena only hosts battles on Tuesday and Saturday. Come back another day and we'll have a fighting foe for you to face. Um, you are not helping with the whole Sunhaven frustration, buddy. You totally just kiboshed my plans. So Tuesdays and Saturdays, I now have to pay attention to you. Oh my goodness. I kind of thought this was like whenever free for all here, kind of like the other monster pit that we dipped into. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to wait until Saturday is going to be on a festival day. Like, is this gonna? Gregor, do we just go back and look for a book? Because I'm like, I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. My plans for the day have just like exploded in my face. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's get some keys. You know, Keys, if you went really quickly, our Griffin buddy could take us straight to the mines. Oh, I'm still like just a little bit sick to boot. It's terrible. Okay, yeah, we'll go for some more punishment in the mines here. Well, guess what, buddy? We're back. Because our other plan for the day just didn't work out as planned. Oh my goodness. At least it's a pretty mine floor that we get to explore today. I'm like, yeah, I should just focus on decorating the Sunhaven farm or just like progressing the storyline. We have 2 days left in fall, so start of winter, we're going to progress that storyline. That's going to be the plan. See what we need to do and see what the final chunk of the game is like because I think I'm ready for it. It's just gotten to that point. Dun, dun, dun. You know, it's kind of like an interesting thing because the rocks and stuff, you have like little health bars above them. I don't think. our Sunhaven enemies have those, but the rocks do, which is kind of weird. Because, like, even games like Stardew Valley and stuff, you just hit the rock and you hit it enough times and it breaks, and that's satisfying enough. But then you have the rocks and you actually see how far damaged they are, which is an interesting take on things. It definitely makes, like, a very, I guess maybe then you can see what rocks have gotten splash damage. Maybe that's the thought process behind it. I'm just not 100% sure what the full-on purpose is, but I'm assuming it's like for the splash and magic damage so you can see what rocks were actually affected. Because I'm like, it'd make more sense to me if the enemies had like the little health bars above them so you could tell when you've almost defeated an enemy. That would make more sense to me. But that might just be how my brain functions at the moment. What is with all these little mine floors? Like, they're just tiny today. I feel like we're being punished. It's like, ah, you've been hitting these mines too hard. We'll just give you a couple teeny tiny floors. I'm like, surely we can cast some spells here. I'm like, we have broke, oh my goodness, broke enough rocks that, our mana is full. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Oh, maybe this mine floor is bigger than I thought. I thought it was just going to end like right here at the little pond. Okay, I take it back. We got a bigger mine floor than I expected. Now the question is, will the book spawn? So yeah, I think tomorrow will be what, Friday in the game. So we'll start maybe decorating our Sunhaven farm, kind of figuring out what we want to do with that a little bit. And then Saturday we will, I guess, try out this boss combat area and see what that's all about. And then start of winter, I think we'll talk to Darius and we'll start venturing into the last little, I'm assuming it's going to be little, I have no idea. Well, time will tell. And see what the last little bit of the game is going to be like. And then from there, we'll decide what we want to do. Maybe we won't even get a book to spawn today. It's like always a high possibility here. Book number 2. Oh my goodness. Well, at least it is a book, so that's something. Gregor, can you like tell book number 1 to spawn? You're gonna be our lucky charm, right? We're kind of like running out of time in the day. Have book number 2. Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun. Yeah, we'll just speed break. I don't think I feel like passing out today because then we always start in Nel'Vari. And while I don't mind starting in Nel'Vari, it's like a real struggle to get back to talk to Lucius and Luna and all of our Sunhaven pets first thing in the morning. It's kind of interesting that we don't get like an option of where we want to live with our spouse because we have all of these different locations that we can live at. But then again, like our spouse is kind of like just there. Okay, I think we are done here. Back to Sunhaven. And first things first, goodbye, book number 2. Oh my goodness. And yeah, let's just get rid of the rest of this stuff too. I'll just sell all the stone. We have so much of it. I can't even deal with it anymore. Okay, so Sunhaven Farm. What are we going to do with it? We need to make more of the bee houses. So maybe we'll like chop down some of these full grown trees. I see some of them are still growing, so we'll try to leave the smaller ones alone. Because we're definitely going to have to clear the trees again if we want to do some decorating. And I think we were maybe considering like a couple sheds around. So maybe we'll get some of those going in like the last couple of minutes here. Yikes. Okay. Do we need to make more boards? We do. Okay. Well, let's at least get those going before nighttime hits. Okay, 40. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do 60. Why not? Off to bed we go. So yeah, we got a little Sun Haven decorating going on. See what that's all like, and then yeah, we'll start pushing towards the end of the game. I feel like we've reached that point. Sleep, but the moon is so full right now, and oh, all right, let's get some sleep. Good night, dear. Be very interesting to see what we end up doing on our Sun Haven farm for decorations. I don't have like a full plan at the moment, so it'll be kind of interesting. Oh, hey, little Seedle is back. What's this? Another weed monster is here to invade your farm? When does it end? Oh, hi there. Did my daddy Weedle make a mess on your farm? I'm sorry. He's not so good at making new friends. He said he really liked your farm, though, even if it did need more weeds. Weeds are cool, but you should grow whatever makes you happy. Hopefully, this will make up for what my daddy did on your farm. Bye, toodles. Ooh, got some clover seeds and I think it was some wheat seeds. Okay, so that was like a little fun ending to our day. Thank goodness, right? Because the book hunting is pretty painful. And we got 598 tickets, so I think we should be able to buy some more of our seeds to finish planting our one area on our Withergate farm. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.